war in Syria is well into its 6th year. The UN says it's claimed more than 250,000 lives. But despite this, Bashar al-Assad defiantly denied any wrongdoing by his regime. Instead, he accuses the United States of complacency.
The United States doesn't have the will to work against al-Nusra or even ISIS, because they believe that this is a card they can use for their own agenda. And if they attack al-Nusra or ISIS, they will lose a very important card regarding the situation in Syria. So I don't believe the United States will be ready to join Russia in fighting terrorists in Syria.
Speaking from his palace in Damascus, he also rejected US accusations that Syrian or Russian planes struck an aid convoy in Aleppo earlier this week, killing more than 20 people.
Regarding the claim of the White House yesterday, accusing either the Syrian or the Russian, in that regard, I would say whatever the American officials said about the conflicts in Syria in general has no credibility. Whatever they say, it just lies.
He also flatly denied claims that people are suffering malnutrition and a chronic lack of medical supplies in Aleppo's rebel-held eastern neighborhoods, where at least 300,000 people are trapped.
If you want to talk about some who allegedly claiming this, we tell them, how could you still be alive? Why don't you have, for example, epidemic if you don't have doctors? How could you say that we attacked? They accuse Syria of attacking hospitals. So you have hospitals and you have doctors and you have everything. How could you have them?
And he refused to endorse the work of the White Helmets, Syria's civil defense volunteers who've been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize.
Because some organizations are politicized, that they use different humanitarian masks and umbrellas just to implement certain agendas. Well, what did they achieve in Syria? And how unpoliticized the Nobel Prize? That's the other question. So if I get answer to these two questions, I can answer you.
Bashar al-Assad cut a confident figure during the interview. But many within the international community would say that confidence belies the atrocities carried out by his regime. Shamim Chowdhury, TRT World.